Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to talk about the truth as it pertains to burning Shiba Inu coins, removing them from the circulating supply forever, right? Getting rid of them. Obviously, this helps increase the price over time as we reduce the overall supply. Now, let me say this up front before we dive into some of the details. We're going to do a couple different things in this video. Number one, we're going to look at how many we've burned, how many coins we've burned, tokens we've burned here in 2022, because we're basically up on the final days of 2022. We're going to talk about what that dollar amount was. We're also going to talk about 2023, how we can fast track the process. All of that's coming in this video. Before we get there, though, I want to talk about my stance when it comes to burning Shiba Inu. So real quick, just want to ask you to hit the like button down there, subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely helps us out. Best way to give back. All right. So from the onset, I've always said a couple things about burning. Number one, it's not the number one utility. It's not the only thing I think we should be focused on. In fact, it should be one thing after many of the other utilities like Shibarium, like the metaverse, like NFTs, like Shiba Eternity, and so many of these other different use cases. That is first and foremost, in my opinion, number one. Then comes burning tokens. We know it's important. We know the circulating supply is massive, but we also know this, and I've said this before in many videos, burning tokens is not something that is going to drastically impact the price overnight. It's not something going to have a huge, huge impact in the next week or month or even the next year. We've got to be patient with this. This is a long process. It's up to the community as well to come up with different ways to burn tokens. We know that there will be some ways that the dev team will be burning tokens out of the circulating supply, whether it's with Shibarium, whether it's through Shiba Eternity. Yes, they had said that 5% of the overall revenue will go to burning tokens. Still waiting on an update on that front, but I'm holding them to their word in that regard. Shibarium could be a big one, though, because that is one that we've heard from on multiple fronts, and Shib Queenie even said that, you know, this could drastically increase the number of tokens we burn. Now, as promised, let me take you inside this right here. So check this out. A whopping 83 billion SHIB were burned here during 2022. This could change a little bit. I mean, we've got the rest of today and we've got tomorrow until we turn the page to 2023. But, you know, by and at large, this should be around what the number is. Okay, so let me zoom in, and I want to take you into some of these details here. Okay, so according to the SHIB burn tracker, which does a fantastic job keeping us up to speed on all of this, 83 billion SHIB tokens were burned throughout the year of 2022. That is an average, at an annual arithmetic average SHIB price of around 4021. This amount is equivalent to $1.74 million. In addition, 83 billion SHIBs represent 0.01% of the total token supply at the beginning of the year. That means we reduced it by 0.01% here this year. That also means we have a long way to go. And this is why I want to caution you all in saying that this is not something overnight that's going to drastically impact the price. I just want to make that abundantly clear. However, we could fast track this process. We'll get into that here in a little bit. Diving deeper into the stats, it becomes clear that the hottest month here in 2022 in terms of burning SHIB tokens was May, when more than 31 billion SHIB went to the dead address. That's kind of crazy. 31 billion of the 83 total billion were sent to the dead address in May. Interestingly enough, May then saw the biggest drop in the Shiba Inu token price. However, remember what happened in May. That was the start of the Terra Luna collapse, right? That was the first big market crash of the year. So SHIB plummeted that month 42%, but so did everything else. Another curious observation is that before this period, the number of SHIBs sent to the burn address was increasing, but then became lower each month, with the number barely exceeding 500 million tokens here in December. But let me also caution you in saying this. The market has progressively gotten worse. Money has progressively gotten tighter for investors. People are spending less. They're certainly burning tokens less, right? So this all makes sense to me. This isn't anything that like catches my eye and says, oh my gosh, we're in deep trouble. This is just basically lining up with everything that's happened in our world and everything that's happened inside our market here in 2022. But is it possible to shorten this in 2023? Really shorten the amount of years we would have to wait to really make a dent into this overall supply and burning tokens? The answer to this question can hardly be known for certain, this article says. As paradoxical as it may sound, the more a Shiba Inu token is worth, the more of them are burned. So for the most part, the pace at which SHIB burns depends on global crypto market conditions. We can see that when the price of Shiba Inu and the prices of cryptocurrency were a lot higher and we were in a bull run, people were burning more tokens. They had more excess income, right? They felt more comfortable doing so. Now, at the same time, developers are promising new products from the Shiba Inu ecosystem too, including Shibarium. This one, to me, is a big one to watch. The coveted protocol combined with the Shiba Eternity game are both expected to help accelerate token burning. But I'll remind you of this point as well. So yes, we have some things within the ecosystem that should help us get there. But it's also up to all of us to create unique ways that we too could help burn Shiba Inu through community-driven projects, community-driven efforts. So hopefully this video helps, gives you some perspective of where we've come here in 2022, where we could, excuse me, where we could be going in 2023. And look forward to your comments and thoughts down below here in the comment section of the video. Appreciate you guys so much for stopping back by the channel. See ya.